Hello everybody, good afternoon, welcome back to Caddy Girl Garage. So it's been a couple days since this beauty got dropped off, all original. The other night it was kind of cold and misty and we were all just kind of done. We were ready to go in the house after it got dropped off. So I just wanted to show you guys an in-depth look at this car. Really cool that it still has the original dealer tag. I'm guessing that's pronounced Waddell. That's how I would say it. The chrome is exceptional on this car, exceptionally dirty right now, but I mean, it's not rusted, it's not pitted, and it's even a little bit nicer than the chrome on my 59 right here. So that's really cool. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an in-depth look at this one. And then another cool thing, I didn't know that this car had, big pop right there, needs some adjustment. I did not know that this car had an electric trunk. So that's what the reason for it not closing right now is, because the latch right there is actually sucked down inside. And so when there's power to the car, and if it works, which we're gonna make it work eventually, but I don't know if it does now or not, that mechanism comes up and down and it grabs the trunk right there and then pulls it down automatically. It is one of the coolest features, in my opinion, that Cadillac ever came up with. And I had no idea when I purchased this car that it had that. I was just after this very rare color of platinum gray. Paint code 14. I said that the other night in the video, but for those of you guys who are just joining, so we have a trunk full of goodies. Not really sure what all is in here. We've got both skirts for the car, we've got the spare, we've got hubcaps, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, the goal with this one is just to get it running. Rumor has it was running a couple years ago. So we're probably gonna pull plugs on it, oil the cylinders as typical, and then maybe try to fire it up on Sunday. We'll see if we have the time. But I have not, touched this car. I've been dealing with sickness this week, and now we kind of all have it. So nobody's felt too well, but, it's obviously filthy dirty, but just very clean car. The chrome, the stainless are very nice. Very minimal rust is what I was going to say. A couple little tiny spots here and there. The typical, behind the tire, 59, 60, it's always there. So it has that, but, original interior. Doors open and shut beautifully. Very highly optioned car too. Air conditioning, power windows, power seat, right there on the door. The door panels should clean up beautifully. I have in the past many times, you guys have seen it on my videos, you're able to get rid of all that crud that's on the door if you just very gently scrub it with soap and water. Little tear in the seat, yes, but again, original, my absolute favorite way to find these cars. Headliner, very pretty. Need a new lens. That's easy, Caddy Daddy has those. But like I said, the color was the big draw to this car. And my mom loves 60 sedans. She's had many. So this is probably gonna be her baby. You'll have to pardon my voice and my sniffles. I am still a little bit under the weather, but getting better every day, so that's a good thing. But I can't wait to get in here and vacuum and clean. But like I said, right now, I just wanted to show you guys the car since I didn't the other night. Still have our service stickers in the door. Go ahead and close this one too. And it's really cool too because the gentleman was in the Air Force who owned it. It came from the original family. It got passed through a couple of owners in one family, but it has been in the same family since new, which I thought was really cool. We are going to be waxing this car. I don't know how much of the surface rust we can get off, but again, we love the original patina in my family, so I don't even care about that. It's very, very dirty. Got a lot of sand on the bumper there. Garage kept most of its life, but then the house that it was at was sold, and so it got put in the driveway, but they said that they always tarped it, and that's the way that I found it. It was covered with tarp, so I was happy about that they at least cared enough about it to cover it still. A little bit of rust right there again behind the tire. But other than that, I mean, that's still black paint right there in the wheel well. It's just so clean, so nice. Glass is good. Have a crack in the flat glass over there on the driver's side, as you guys saw right over, if my camera could focus, which I guess it's not going to. But flat glass is nothing, and it's just a little tiny crack anyway. So anyway, let me get the hood open for you guys and I'll show you guys the motor. And like I said, we're most likely going to try to get her running on Sunday, I hope. So here is the body tag on our 60. You can see just how many options it has. It's a very highly optioned car. And there's that paint code 14 that we love, very rare color. I'll get that all cleaned up so you guys can read it. I'm a fanatic about, you know, what options cars have and what colors they were. So there's that. So here is the motor, lots of nice dust, and looks like some tree droppings over here. But I mean, all the belts and hoses look good still. Just like I said, under a lot of dust. And you know me, I have a thing about washer bottles. Washer bottle not broken and actually pretty clean. Cleaner than the one that I even found on the 59. So I do believe I'm going to make a separate video here in a few minutes, most likely of pulling plugs if I have the time to do so today. So hopefully you guys will tune back in again. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Take care, everybody. Thank you for always watching my videos and supporting what I do. Have a good day, guys.